Hey everybody, Chris G from PositivelyProgressing.com. Thank you so much for tuning in and for your continued watching habits. Today we have another 2-5 Tuesday feature with everybody's favorite jazz ginger.
Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Adam Larson and I'm doing a guest post here for 2-5 Tuesday.
Adam is a phenomenal player, composer, and educator. After being in New York for about 12 years, he was playing and studying out there. He just recently moved to teach at the UMKC Conservatory in Kansas City. I've known Adam for a while now and I've been studying with him, and I can't say enough good things about the dude. He's got some great etude books out called Leaps and Sounds. There's 3 volumes of it. He also has another method book called Conversation Starters. Just a lot of great content on his website, adamlarsonjazz.com. Go and check that out. I'll link it below. Speaking of his etude books, if you're looking for difficult etudes, stop!
Just stop. Hammer time. Stop. Pajama time.
Stop!
Wait a minute.
Stop!
We stop.
Your search. Don't look anymore. Go buy those etude books. They are insanely difficult, but also relevant because they go through jazz standards and they teach you language with large intervals and with altissimo and just all absolute madness. Check out fellow YouTuber and great saxophonist Dave Pollack playing giant steps from Adam's last etude book. Gotta love that guy. Dave nails it earlier in the video. You gotta go check that out. I'll put a link below for it. Thanks, Dave, for being a good sport. Alrighty then. Shall we get to the line? Here it is.
A little bit slower.
Pretty hip, right? Very cool stuff going on here. I'm gonna break this down in 2 ways. We'll do our normal color tone breakdown, and in the free download below, I'm also gonna put both ways that I kind of broke this line down to understand it and maybe to help you understand it, because maybe you think differently than me. So I'm gonna give you 2 different options and you could pick which one works better for you. So I'm going to run through the color tone breakdown really quick. So the whole 2 minor bar is 1, flat 7, 6, 5, sharp 4, which I think of as a pivot note, 5, 6, then back up to the flat 7. That's the whole 2 minor bar. For the 5 bar, he's starting on the 9 or the 2, going to the flat 7, 6, 5. Then he does sharp 5, the natural 7, which is an interesting tension note, goes up to the 3, then comes back down to the 9. Then he's going to resolve it to the 5 of the 1 chord. Then he does a little triplet turnaround, 5, 6, 5 to the 3, and then the natural 7 back to the 5 and ends it on the 6, which is really pretty. I think it's just a really pretty note to land on when you have that major 6 chord landing on that 6. Try it out. Try it in your playing next time you're playing a tune and you're trying to resolve a line. Resolve it to the 6 and get that sound into your ear. Another way to look at this is to think about D minor for basically the first 6 beats or the first 1.5 measures of this line. He's doing all D minor stuff there with that little pivot note. And once he gets to the second part of the 5 chord, he's playing B7 in first inversion. And then the 1 chord's the same as I described before. Trying to give you 2 different ways to kind of see that and see what your ears are hearing. That's the most important part, is you're hearing this line versus like thinking about it theoretically. Adam always tells me, you know, when he's playing, he's not thinking about all of this. He's not thinking theory. He's not thinking note names. He's playing what he's hearing, and it's subconscious. That comes from hours and hours of practice and hard work, practicing small little details, working on your ears, working on your technique, and all that other stuff. So this is hopefully just going to fast track you to hear stuff better, to hear lines that you like, and to start using them in your playing, and then they'll just naturally come out. Again, huge thanks to Adam Larson for taking the time to send in a super hip 2-5 to share with us. Thank you, Adam. Adam's got a great Instagram page. Go check it out. He pops on there every once in a while and gives you some great nuggets to work on. All the material on there is great, so go show him some love. Check Adam out. That's it for this week. That's the line. You got a lot of work to do. This is a little trickier line. It's really hip, but I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, just remember, always positive, always progressing. Later.